Hello guys, it's Frosty and welcome to the channel. So, this is another video. I saw this on World Star Hip Hop. So this is the first time me visiting the website. And I ran into this video that I somehow missed when I was watching some of Kevin Samuel's videos. And I think it addresses an idea that I have that I just want to talk about briefly. Where we always think that, like, no, not we, I mean the women. The women usually think that they can get whatever they want just because they're women. And I don't think that's a good idea, because the moment that you start thinking like that, you start to think like the world belongs to you, of which the world doesn't belong to you. And you think that the world belongs to you, you can do whatever you want, you can be up to 40, and you decide that, well, just because I'm a woman, I'm gonna get what I want. Today, that's what we're gonna be discussing. So before we get into all that stuff, make sure you like, sub, watch the whole video, so that at the end you can actually put in a comment. That'll be exciting. All right, and if you do that, that'll be exciting for me, help me grow, so I can actually get some reach out there, so now I have some people to talk to on the internet right there. That'll be cool. So yeah, I think we can actually get into it. There's nothing else that we can say. Maybe we can read the title of the video. So the video says that he did her wrong. OG tells 40-year-old woman it's over for her, hoping she still has time to find a man. So my comment to that very quickly is no, I think that it's done for her. She's gonna only get a guy who has no options, nothing, and is desperate. Because remember, guys only marry because it's one way of getting what do you call it? It's one way of getting consistent sex, and guys want sex all the time. If they could have many women, most guys wouldn't marry. But since most guys, it's out of necessity, they do it. So yeah, let's get into it. Oopsie, what happened there?
I'm just wondering what kind of options would be available to me. I'll give you a quick synopsis. I'm 42 years old. Last year, I
Okay, look at his face. It's like, oh gosh, she 42 and she thinks she's got options. Nah.
used to weigh 203
None.
pounds.
None.
No, I'm not finished.
None. Yeah,
That
you
was
are.
last year.
Yeah, you are.
Last year, this
Yeah.
year I weighed 165.
No, ma'am.
See, another thing, she overweight. So I want girls to try this. All right, this is a challenge for the girls. This just came to mind, but I want girls to try this. I want you to spy on your brother, maybe not your dad, but spy on your brother, spy on your boyfriend, or any male friends that you have, or the male friends that you think you have. Spy on all of them, and I want you to only look at one thing. I want you to look at the type of girls they're looking at on the internet, on Instagram, or like just look at the type of the girl that she's looking at, that he is looking at, right? And those type of girls, if he does that, because I remember at a certain point I used to go on Instagram just to see the hot girls. So I want you to look at the type of girls that they're looking at, and then tell me if they're overweight, older, like in the 40s. Like, try to guess the ages of the girls. Like, let's say 10 of the girls, and then tell me what percentage of those girls are older or younger. Just do that for me, all right? And you'll come back with an answer that basically says, girl, he wants younger girls. Most guys want younger women, and she's 46. She's overweight, all right? And guys like, like Lolita, they want that type of thing. And then you come up here and say that you're 42, you've got kids. Oh yeah, she has kids, by the way, and she's overweight. Let's get into it.
I said you're finished. You're finished.
I'm done.
Yep.
There's nothing left for me.
Not realistically.
Well, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie to
Because
you.
I'm 42.
See, it's the age and the weight, and then if you have any children.
So my kids are.
Okay, ma'am. I don't need to. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Right, so one thing that girls do, and you girls need to stop, in order for you to succeed with the simple things in life, you need to take in what you're being told and use that as a running point. Don't try to deflect it. So for example, I would say that I'm underweight, like a little bit underweight. I'm quite skinny, I'm very tall. So that makes me go in the underweight category. So in that situation, you need to understand that when you're underweight, you need to eat more to gain weight, right? If I don't, I will not gain weight. So every time I'm told, buddy, you need to eat more, you need to eat more, and I say, yeah, well, but I get full very quickly, that's not solving anything. But if they tell me, dude, you need to eat more, then I'm like, well, yeah, I know I've got to eat more, but then they're like, no, dude, listen, you need to eat more. I'm like, okay, fine. Like sometimes I get full very quickly, but I'll try to eat more. That's more productive because you're actually putting action after your words. What is she doing? Am I done? Well, thank you. She's now pissed, right? She's now annoyed. If you do that, you're not gonna get anything. You're not gonna learn anything because you're resisting. He's trying to help. So yeah, let's finish up.
And I don't want this to be rude, sound like rude, but see, when you over 40 and you're obese, and or even if you're coming down, you still can go the other way, and then you have children. Okay, the only way that there would ever be any chance for you is if you were gorgeous.
And she's not.
And if you were gorgeous, you wouldn't be calling.
Yep.
So I need the people to understand.
Whoa, Kevin made an excellent point right there. If she was hot, if she didn't have any problems, she wouldn't be calling into Kevin. She wouldn't even know he exists. She would know that this. She would know this from a female perspective of, yeah, this is dude who goes after women, because that's what they say, right? This is dude who goes after women. That's what she would know about Kevin Samuels. But right now she's on his show because she probably heard, yeah, chick, if you're having trouble, talk to this dude. He might know what to tell you. But hell yeah.
Understand, I'm not being rude. It's just oftentimes I'll get women who want to call in, they want to tell me their story, and then I know where it's going to end. Ma'am, you kind of knew that in order to overcome just your age alone, you're going to have to be very feminine, very submissive, very cooperative. You have to bring a lot to the table. That's before your weight and before your children. And your children are a messy detail for a man. I don't mean, and you can love your children, but people don't look at our kids the same way. So that's why when you asked, I'm like, and were you married in the past?
All right. So that ends the video there. So basically the thing is now, what I want everyone to understand is, especially the girls, is the womb thing is mostly non-negotiable. And I would say, this might get me hated by people, but I would say that if a woman has a child, you should not be there for a serious relationship. All right. And if you're going to be just having fun, like just, fun with the woman, do not meet her child whatsoever. She's not part of the fun. You're not going to be fucking the child. So don't meet the child, because that's her business now. All right. If I'm just messing around with a girl, she's not meeting my mom. She's not meeting my brother. She has no right to be meeting those people. And that's one thing that a lot of people need to understand. People need to understand simply that there is no business. A man has no business taking care of another man's child. No. You're basic. It's like a king of nation A taking care of nation A and nation B for no reason. Like a king just finds another nation, is like, I'm going to be providing for them. I'm going to give them all our gold. I'm going to give them all this. Why? What's the reason? There's no reason to do anything like that. So why do it with a woman? You shouldn't be doing that, because you're taking care of another man's seed, and you're going to have to deal with a lot of things that you wouldn't deal with when there are millions of women out there who are single. I would rather marry an attractive chick, like a chick that's not even attractive, like a 2 out of 10, versus marrying a single mom who's an 8 or a 9. Like, let's say they're right there, they want me. I should just pick one. I wouldn't pick the one with kids. That's silly. That's stupid. So don't do that. And yeah, I know there's some men out there who are doing that. Fair and fine. But that's not how I roll. That's my opinion. I don't respect a man I know who did that any less. What I'm saying is that it's not the best choice to make. Hence, it's a stupid choice to make, because you're making a choice that's not benefiting you. We make life easy for ourselves by working, so why work to make your life even harder? That's the question. But anyways, this is Frosty, and I'm out. Like, sub, now you can comment because you're done.